biggest disappointment in the production?
Maybe the actress canceling the night before, but we had that covered.
Right.
You know, I look at it now like there really wasn't any disappointments because the fallbacks we had on it turned out to be positive,
beneficial. Yeah, exactly.
So
right.
No, I didn't really see much.
So as the story goes, how do you think the next part of the story goes? If it were to continue, we're gonna make this a full feature.
Yeah.
It's 90 minutes. It's Bad Boys 1, 2, and 3 all together. What's the next episode of the whole story in your mind?
Well, they're breaking in to come
right
and do what with you. Exactly.
So they come to break us out, but in my vision, okay, whatever. It's kind of like the all-out melee because you're breaking into basically breaking into the beehive. This is where all the people are. So in my vision, it's I see, like, not only do they got to come get us, we kind of got to get our way out of it. So like that's kind of I see, like, it's just the whole.
I will see there. I would flip that. I would have you guys running and hiding wherever within the building with Ed. Now Ed's got to team up with you just to get out alive. I don't remember if what's her name was in it.
She was, I think.
Bella?
Yeah, Bella, because that's how she starts off in the beginning and the end.
That's what I would do. I'd have you guys within the insides of the buildings, and then you guys got to work together, and then
I like that.
And get out. Yeah.
What are the most important factors about the finished product? So everything's done. It's in the bag. Now you're trying to bring it to market. What is the?
I think a good trailer, a couple good promos are important. And just a good presentation of it. I think from start to finish. I think the opening scene to the end was a good bookend.
Right.
Stuff like that. So that's important.
Yeah, I think, this is where I'm trying to figure out the benefit of the finished product. Like, I know everybody has movies. I know everybody's watching, kind of gaining for entertainment or attention. So I'm like, what is the best way to show some attention or get awareness, basically? Like, how do I get awareness to people to let them know it's out here? That's been my problem with, like, figuring out, like, the process is done, the movie's out.
Yeah.
How do I get awareness to people to know, like, hey, you want to? That's been my thing now. How do I get people to know they want to watch this? I know they want to.
Shit, I wish I knew, brother. I really do. I wish I knew, because if I knew, I'd be making movies in Manhattan or something. I wouldn't.
Well, I think I'm learning. I'm kind of figuring out. I'm realizing, but it's the only thing with us, like I said, with the independent, you get to do whatever you want to. With the big films, the major whatever, not only do they have $10 million or $100 million to make the film, they end up having $100 million in marketing to make sure that you know it's out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's, I think, the difference.
Money. I guess it all comes down to
money, I guess.
Get it
I
out
think
there.
I could build awareness, though. Like I said, even tonight, me and Vince are going to go out there. I think talking to people, as I was telling, maybe connect with people face to face, maybe.
There you go.
Get some sympathy. Like, yo, please, I'm making movies out here, please.
Screenings are good.
Yeah. That because you actually held the screening, so that was actually pretty interesting. I thought that was pretty clever.
Did you go to that? Or?
Yeah,
okay.
I thought it was pretty clever how you had composed different films altogether.
Yeah, shout out to everybody.
Yeah. So actually, explain that. I don't think maybe people have ever seen that. I've never seen that done before. Even you had the movie poster in I went to the theater. Yeah, movie posters in the theater. Like went there. It's a nice movie experience too. You know what I mean? So
yeah, it's mostly for. I think we did 4 or 5 of them. I really did it for the people that were in it.
Right.
Because for me, I didn't really like to watch, my stuff like that.
Right.
Because I know that, the stuff that happened within on some of those, like, man, I wish this would have happened and that would happen. So it's primarily for the people that are in it to see themselves and bring their friends and family, whatever. So that's good. And again, it's a reputation. Like, okay, he finished it. He screened it. So maybe we'll work with him again, type of thing.
I think the screening thing might be actually a way to, because I don't see many people do that, whatever. Actually, I don't see many people screen. I wonder, especially nowadays, how, I know theaters, I don't know this out there, but I don't know how many people are still going to theaters like that. I wonder if that might be a viable way to get more attention to it. But I don't know what is the process? You just call the theater and ask them?
Yeah, we called the theater, asked them. We went and scouted it out, me and Urge.
Okay.
And set up a day and a time. And all that. So
nice. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I thought it was pretty interesting, especially having all the. There's a lot of different films in there too. So, like I said, to see all the different films.
Yeah.
How do you decide what shots are needed when you're editing? How do you go through that? So there's a lot of footage all day, right? You go in there shooting hours and hours and hours. So how do you decide that this footage. This goes here or this doesn't go here.
It's all the feeling. Like for me, I don't really conform to, well, you need a wide here or you need a close here. You need this, you need that. You know, it's what I want.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's if it looks good or feels good. If it doesn't, then I'll try something else. So it's just up to me, the feeling, and music helps build scenes for me.
Right. Okay.
You know, so I could have a sequence cut a certain way, but then if I get a song later, I might change some stuff. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Do you change, say you get it all edited and done, so do you go back and change stuff after you get it done? How many times do you go back? Once it's done, that's it?
No, I mean, if it's done and uploaded and maybe onto YouTube or something, then that's it.
That's it.
But no, I'll go back and change stuff. You know, like maybe a week later, I'll go back and, oh, you know, I don't like this. Or I'll see something that, oh, I didn't even realize that.
Right.
I forgot about this angle or this clip. Let me try it.
Put it in.
A lot of stuff. For me, editing in editing, a lot of stuff comes by accident. Right. A lot of stuff comes by accident.
Interesting. Okay.
Yep, absolutely. You might speed something up for a sequence, you know, double the speed or triple the speed, and it goes too far, and so the clip you only wanted 2 seconds. Let's say it goes 4 seconds.
Right.
But as you watch it go the 4 seconds, it does something like, oh, well, maybe it should go 4 seconds.
Right.
A lot of things. For me, a lot of things is accidentally.
Oh,
but you got to put it in time. You got to put in the hours.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So editing, because I don't edit anything close to whatever, but I've edited some of my stuff, and that is a process. That's not. That's just a process. Like, you know what I mean? Because like I said, for me, especially when there's so much footage or whatever, like, you know, I'll start to edit. Like you said, I'll edit something, whatever, but I'm not as thorough, I guess. Like once it's kind of in there or whatever, and I see something like, oh, that's really cool, man. I look back at the other one like, man, I don't want to touch it. I don't want to take this out, but this is much cooler.
Right.
I don't want to take it out though. You know what I mean? Like that's whatever. So
no, for sure.
How do you get the patience to sit there, literally through hours of editing, and then, like I said, get it done? That's to me, editing is a tough.
I think it just has to be in you. I don't think it's something you force.
Right. Okay.
Like when I go to sleep every night and I'm sitting there thinking about a cut, I mean, something ain't right up here. You know what I mean? I'm just thinking like, what would I do here? Okay, man, do I get up right now or just let it go? Let it rest. Usually I'll let it rest.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, like I said, it's just
Under the Underground. We have a short film out there. All proceeds go to making that movie a full feature film for you. So watch this video here on YouTube. We're gonna have a link in there as well. But this is actually gonna have you go watch the short film. It's out now. Like I said, go check it out. All proceeds go making that a full feature. So, all right.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you.
All right, man. Thank you.
You do know rocking a mic is against the law now, don't you?
Yeah, we doing this for the passion of hip-hop anyway.
I say we say fuck the rules, man.
The underground lives on.
You've been found guilty of the Rhythmic American Poetry Act. And the penalty for that You wanna smoke? I'll smoke your black ass right now.